Welcome to Intro to Programming with C++. Now we're looking at storing user input with cin again, but now how we can use cin to take in multiple values in one program statement. You can do this in more than one program statement. You can have multiple cin statements, but sometimes you want to gather the information all at once. Here's how you do it. One, first you have to declare all the variables you're going to use, and get rid of the space here, so that will work now. You can have numbers as part of your variable names. Then you have to ask your user for input. Now, if you're doing something complicated, like ask them to put in two different numbers, you should tell the user how to do them. Please enter your numbers with a space between them. It doesn't need to be wonderful grammar or great prose, but it should be clear as to how the user should enter those numbers. Now, this will retrieve the information. Look at the cin takes the first number up to a space, or actually an enter, and then it will store that in number 1. The next number entered gets stored in number 2. And then the product of your numbers is number 1 times number 2. So let's try compiling this and running it. Please enter your numbers with the space between them. Let's go with 10 space 12. Product is 120. Yay, it worked. Let's try it again. Here I did 1 times 10. This time the user hit enter in between the numbers, it still works. Spaces and enters are both different types of white space. It gets seen as the same thing. And that's how you enter in more than one value. Something you should know here is that when you ask for something, whether or not you do it with words up here, the computer will just sit there waiting until that third number comes in. So let's try this. Computer's waiting. The user might even sit here and hit enter a bunch of times in frustration, and it still doesn't work. So you want to be sure that you prompt the user carefully for those numbers so that they know what they're doing. I think when I write these programs, I like to just ask for one thing at a time, but it can be done this way as well.